everybody, it's me K'Tiannie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I got this super cute bubble bath inspired makeup look. Not only is it super playful and fun, it's also super easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is cover my eyebrow in glue. I usually start off with both my eyebrows done, but I only did one of them because the second eyebrow we're going to be covering it with a duck. So you can do this all in one step, the glue, powder, concealer, but I let my glue dry in between different steps. But if you have a blow dryer, you can let it dry and just do it all at the same time. So now I'm going in with this foundation. You can use concealer, but I had this sample laying around, so I decided to use it. You want to make sure it's as light as possible so that you can get the most pigmentation when you go in with the eyeshadow. And you just want to kind of draw a drip kind of shape. You just want it to look like water, and you can copy the same exact shape that I'm doing, but I basically drew an outline with this concealer brush, and then I went in with a bigger foundation brush and I filled in half my face because I didn't want the foundation to dry down completely before I put the eyeshadow on it. Now I'm going to go into this Morphe palette, and I use it in like every video, but I'm going to use it kind of like neon blue. It's a little darker than a neon blue, but borderline neon blue. And now I'm just going to use this mini powder brush, and I'm going to put it all over the foundation, and you just want to build it up as much as you can. So now I'm going to go back in with the glue now that my first layer has dried down, and I only did 2 layers of glue. Like I said before, you could have completely just did all this already, but I'm going to just do it in between each steps. Now I'm going into this palette, and I'm going to use this like iridescent blue, and I'm going to put this all over the blue I already put on. And I didn't show this on camera, but I ended up going back in with the darker blue, and I didn't put it all over my face, but I put it in certain sections so that I would have like depth, so I would have lighter blue and then darker blue, you know. Just give it more depth, make it look a little bit more realistic. Okay, so now I'm going to use this white concealer and this little like detail brush, and I'm going to draw these white highlights inside the water. I actually did a lot more of these all over the water, but I cut a lot of the footage out because I only kept the 2 that you're going to see me do on camera, and I ended up blending the rest of them like into the blue and putting more blue on top of them because I didn't like how they looked. Like right now, while I'm doing this one, you can see there's another one on the other side of my cheek, and I ended up blending that in because I did not like how that looked. And now I'm going to use the same concealer and this little brush to draw little circles all over my face. And this is going to be the bubbles. I drew 2 on the surface, 1 inside, and then a few above the water. I didn't draw too many on my forehead because I didn't know how much space the duck was going to take. But after I did the duck, I drew more bubbles. finally going back to our eyebrow, I'm going to take some loose setting powder. It's not translucent. It does have pigment to it. It's kind of like my concealer shade a little bit. And I'm just going to pack that on really good. And then I'm going to cover it with concealer that matches my skin tone. And originally for this look, I was going to cover both of my eyebrows. And I was going to make the other one white because I was going to do an eyeshadow look on the other eye. I just ended up putting a bubble on the other eye. But originally I was going to do an eyeshadow look. And I thought if I did a white eyebrow, it was going to look cute. But I don't know. I felt like it was already like a lot with the bubbles and the water and the duck. I didn't want it to clash too much. I wanted everything to be kind of like, I wanted everything to be there for a reason. But now I'm going to be drawing in the duck, and I actually got inspiration from this picture right here. I'll leave her Instagram in the description box and on the screen right now. But I went online and I searched up rubber duck look because I was thinking about how I wanted to incorporate this, like the bubbles, into a makeup look, because I had just recently learned how to do bubbles like with makeup. And I looked it up, and the only thing I could see was James Charles' bubble look, and it was so cute, and I would have loved to recreate it, and I still might, like in my free time, but I wanted to do something like original, because that's just the thing I love about makeup, just being original, doing me. And I've seen a lot of people just recreating his look, so I wanted to come up with my own kind of deal. And as you can see, she also did like bubbles with her duck. So I looked up online and I was like, rubber ducky look, makeup look, and she was the only person I found. So yeah, hers looked so much better compared to mine. But oh, also I just put concealer inside the duck after I drew it, so that the shadow can stick to it a lot better. Go over everything with this black liquid liner, because the pencil liner I used wasn't as opaque over the shadow. So I'm just gonna go over everything and make it really black and make the lines a bit thicker. And I actually kind of messed up, and you can see like my face of terror right there, but I ended up fixing it later with concealer. So after I realized that I could do that, I just kind of went in and really just made the line super big, and I was like, I'm going to clean it up later, so. And this is what I'm going to do right now. Yeah, I love the way this look came out. I've definitely come a long way with my makeup being just like, oh, green eyeshadow look, and then now it's bubble bath look. Like, definitely a whole lot different. Playing with colors a lot, but I do love art. I used to draw. I don't draw as much as I used to, but I used to love drawing and painting, so I feel like I'm really bringing that out in my last couple of makeup looks, so it's really fun. Now for the bubbles, it's super simple. So you just want to take a whole bunch of different like colors and fill it in. I recommend you do leave like an outline of white, so just get it like inside but leave the white on the outside. And you can do any color. There's no right or wrong way to do this, and it's so simple, but it looks so realistic. Like when I tried it out, I was like, how, like I was so confused because it's the simplest thing ever, but they look so real. And then now you just want to draw two little lines inside the bubble, just like this. And they look so real. It's crazy, y'all. It really is. Like when I first decided I wanted to attempt to do a bubble, I was like, this is gonna be so hard. It's not even gonna look real. But then I did it, and it was like 3 easy steps. And the same thing with my cow makeup look. If you watched that video, you know I said I was so confused on how people drew cow prints on their eyes and cheetah prints. And then when I did it, I was like, this is so simple. Like I have to stop being scared to try stuff, y'all, because once you do it, Makeup is honestly not as complicated as it seems. As long as you get, you know, your technique down, you can really do anything. So that's it for this week's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Also click the notification bell so you never miss another video. Comment what videos you guys would like to see next on this channel. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at nails_by_K'Tiannie. Bye!